yes. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition, another episode, another Friday Eve edition of the Purple Rain podcast, episode 416. And boy, just take a seat real quick. The Quincy Adebayo, Yaman Figures, David Reed, D'Anthony Thomas, Tylen Wallace, now most recently Xavier Gilroy edition of the Purple Rain podcast. Welcome back. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with us. We hope it's a good episode. It is, June 18th, middle of the dead of the off season, but hopefully you stick around, enjoy, and just talk some ball with us. But first off, you can follow us here on Instagram at the Purple Rain Podcast. This guy right here, Instagram or X at Sutton Def. Me, Instagram simply as10.prod, X simply as10. And man, another giveaway. Yes, another giveaway for the members of the channel. So you know how it works. Make sure you're in here when we have the giveaway, giving away a very, very, very nice retro vintage Ray Lewis. Look at that. It's like a trading card. Nice little vintage 1996-97 Ray Lewis on the cover of that shirt. Beautiful for the members here. So make sure you're in the chat. So when we spin the wheel of giveaways and it lands on your name, yes, your name, you're in the chat to claim it. Yeah, giveaway times. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Ball talk, but yeah, something. How are we doing? How's the week going? Still stuff going on in the sports world.
Yeah, man, lots of stuff going down in the sports world. Like you said before, though, this giveaway is going down at the end of this episode. 7,000 subscribers. First of all, let's clap it up for you guys, man. 7K subs. We appreciate every one of y'all for coming through, subscribing, you guys liking the video, all that good stuff, engaging with us. We truly do appreciate it. By the way, please be sure to like this video if you've not already. We'd appreciate that. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up on this one. I think we're going to want to do that by the time that the episode is over. Also, subscribe if you are new and you want to join the live chat. If you want to join the live chat, go ahead and hit that sub button, right? So you can chop it up with us here, right here on this episode 416 of PRP. And we will be giving away, again, that Ray Lewis t-shirt at the end of this episode. And like my guy Alex said, you got to be in the chat. We don't give out any Mickey Mouse awards, no Mickey Mouse prizes here. You got to be in the chat when we announce the winners. We're going to spin our big wheel of names of our members to announce it. So you still have time. You still have time. If you're not a member yet, and you want a chance to win this, all you got to do is join the membership. You'll pop up on screen. We'll add you to the list, and you will have a chance to win by the end of this episode. Now, replay gang, those of you guys who missed this episode, always make sure you catch the lives here and there. You know what I mean? Turn noties on so you catch the lives, because sometimes we do these giveaways. We actually do them. We've been doing them more and more often recently. So you got to stay tuned to PRP. You got to stay tuned and make sure those noties are turned on. But yeah, Alex, we got some things to get into. I know you guys see the title and the thumbnail of the video. Does Lamar Jackson have a secret weapon that nobody's really talking about? Nobody's really talking about it right now. I actually just got this notion from a Lounge podcast interview that dropped this morning, Alex, and I know that you haven't seen it yet, so I'm very interested to show you. Jacoby Lane, your boy, Jacoby Lane, went on the Ravens Lounge podcast. He chopped it up with Ryan Mink and Garrett Downey, you know, those boys. They asked him, they lobbed him some softballs, you know how they do, right? But every now and then, if you read between the lines, if you read through the tea leaves, you can find a little tidbit of information that you can take home with you and, just kind of chew on, and this is what I've been chewing on all day. Jacoby Lane talking about, a part of his game that no one really has realized yet.
Yeah. Another huge piece of your game in college was drawing pass interference penalties. I think it's 11 and 12 games I think you had in college. And going back and looking at those, like there's just times where it seemed like the DBs just kind of panicked. Like you would get a step on them and they would panic and just start getting grabby because they didn't want to give up the big play. Is that something that you feel like is part of your game? Was that more just a function of how it played out in college? Or is that an objective, a goal that you try to play with?
Yeah, I think 9 times out of 10 when it happens, it's more egregious. When in my college days, going back, I've always tried to fight to catch the ball more than anything. But in those and there has been times where I did catch those passes and we did decline it. But
there was the one-handed catch.
Exactly. So
who was that against?
That was against Georgia Southern. I had another one against Maryland, but there's been a couple. But
now. Come on, man.
I threw a strike.
Had to do you like that? Yeah,
it's
throw it out there.
Yeah, it's all right. But like I said, it's one of those things that, like, you always want to fight to catch the ball because, in college, it's not a spot foul. It's just 15 yards. So, like, being able to catch the ball and put your team downfield, that was always the idea. But like I said, it was egregious. It's not like I
Right.
was be able to just go up and catch the ball. But I think it just goes to show that like I'm somebody that has the ability to separate, but in times of when those DBs panic, they just grab. So it's not.
All right. So, Alex, you heard there. And Spicy Rice becoming a member there. I see you in the chat. We're going to add you to the list. Appreciate you, Spicy Rice. You now qualify for a chance to win that beautiful vintage Ray Lewis t-shirt at the end of this episode. Thank you so much, Spicy Rice, for becoming a member. But Alex, you heard it there. Jacoby Lane talking about how, yeah, I can separate. And when I do separate, these smaller DBs, they panic, as they naturally would, right? I mean, natural instincts, and I talked about this morning on QSS. I said that, natural instinct, if Jacoby Lane, a guy who's 6'4", damn near 6'5", has a step on you, and you're like a shorter, maybe 5'10", 5'11" DB, not only does he have a step on you, but he's also bigger than you. Your first instinct is to grab onto anything you can to make sure that this guy does not get away from you, right? So I think that Lamar Jackson, being the type of quarterback that he is, he likes to throw it up, jump balls to guys who, in 50-50 situations, he feels like they can go up and make a basketball play and get it. That's going to be Jacoby Lane. And listen to this, Alex. I didn't know this, and maybe you did, but I did not know this. Jacoby Lane led the nation last year in defensive pass interference calls drawn. 12 of them. That is a skill right there. Brings me back to like the Torrey Smith and Joe Flacco days. What do you take from this? I truly think that this can be Lamar Jackson's like secret weapon. Like, hey, look, it's third and long. If I see that Zay Flowers, they're bracketing him and Mark Andrews and things like they're trying to take away everything else. If I see Jacoby Lane deep, one-on-one, I'm gonna just throw it up to him. Because either A, he's coming down with it, or B, right? Or B, he's gonna get interfered. So, I mean, I just love that. And we got 5 gifted memberships in the chat, man. First off, 5 gifted in the chat from K-Bar Moving. Santa Claus K-Bar Moving, that is. Let's go ahead and clap it up for K-Bar. Appreciate that. The 5 gifteds. Oh, man. So 5 new people in the chat that are randomly watching right now qualify for a chance to win that Ray Lewis tee at the end of this show. Let me go ahead and add these names to the list. But Alex, what do you take from this whole Jacoby Lane stuff?
Yeah, it's been a while since we had that receiver that we can kind of throw it up to and get a PI. Also, but maybe last year could have been a D-Hop, because not comparing the two, but the same kind of body type, and then just put it in the area. Not saying you have to catch the ball, but they're gonna try to pull you away, get grabby, pull the jersey, maybe pull the arm down. But with Jacoby having 12 last year, I did not know that. I knew he had a lot, going through his highlights. But that's interesting. I think it'll really help us in the red zone. Think about that. It could be a 2nd and goal. We run a fade route. A DB gets grabby. Great. Now we have the ball at the 1-yard line with a new set of downs and Derrick Henry in the backfield. So I think it'll really help us out in those situations as well. But I don't want to say, Jacoby Lane not a secret weapon, because I think somebody put in the chat, NFL is doing everything they possibly can to push this guy. And I get it. Content, views, we don't know all about it. But that just aspect of his game, he has the crazy catches. There's a reason why he makes these crazy catches. It's because he's getting held on, i.e. the Maryland game he was getting pulled on, and the Georgia Southern game. The one DB was holding on to his whole arm, and he had to go for the one-handed catch. The fact you made the one-handed catch and got the DPI, that makes it 10 times worse for the DB. But this will help us out a lot. Short yardage situations, goal line situations, red zone. Given this Ravens offense, which we think, fingers crossed, will be hopefully a top 5, top 3, maybe top 2, not 2 offense, give them more downs to play with, a fresh set of downs to play with. That's scary. And I'll tell you this right now, I can see a 4th down play. Jacoby Lane might have somebody beat. They throw a flag, 1st down Ravens. In a big situation like that, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I just think the way he talks to, he's oozes confidence, believes in himself, and we've talked about it before. We think that Lamar and Jacoby connection, off the field, I know it's not as important as on the field, but it definitely plays a hand into the targets he gets. We've seen that if you have the good chemistry with the quarterback, he'll trust you, he'll throw you that ball. K-Bar, what is good with you? And thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you very, very much.
For sure.
But I mean, it's definitely something that when he was drafted, it wasn't talked about at all.
No, it wasn't.
Nobody brought up the DPIs, and you would think it'd be one of those stats they show on NFL Network, on ESPN. This guy in the 3rd round had the most DPIs last year. Like, this could be a steal. Didn't hear about it, and I'm cool with it. Man, let it go unnoticed. Put your third string corner on Jacoby Lane. I would appreciate that. Let's do it.
Yeah, same here. It's funny. They talked about Jacoby Lane's hand size as well. And look at the comparison from Jacoby Lane's hand size to Ryan Mink. And again, Ryan Mink, he is the epitome of a jag, right? He's just a guy in his 40s, right? But Jacoby Lane is, first of all, the dude is not little. I'm looking at his forearms right now. Dude's got some pretty ripped forearms, and that's important too. Just something I noticed just now. But his hand size, again, tested for the biggest hand size in his draft class, right? 99th percentile at like 10 and a half or something like that. And it was funny because Jacoby Lane actually mentioned these hand stretching exercises that his mom made him do that made his hands like grow to be that big.
People can see it. I mean, goodness gracious alive. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. My mom put me onto these hand stretches when I was younger. And as I started doing, my hands started to grow. Not grow, but like stretch more. So,
Interesting.
You
yeah.
actually think that like the stretches that you did as a kid made your hands bigger?
100%.
Really?
Like going like this and like stretching this part of your thumbs.
Okay, I'm going to have to start doing
I
this more
could
now.
have done these hand stretches as a kid. I'd be a receiver in the NFL,
Is
man.
it too late when you're 40-some years old?
Just a little. Not too late. You never know.
You mentioned your mom a few times. I
So yeah, I mean that's just another kind of a quality that he has. And again, it's one of those reasons because he also mentioned in the same interview, Alex, he said that's him having bigger hands is why he kind of trusts himself in certain scenarios to kind of box out with one hand, right? And then just go up with the other one and make the catch. And that's something that's like super duper important. Again, specifically when you're playing with a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, because if there's one thing that we know Lamar Jackson takes often, it's chances and risks, right? He will throw it up to you if he feels like you have any sort of advantage over your man, right? We've seen him multiple times, him throwing to Mark Andrews. We've seen him multiple times, him throwing to the likes of, guys like Isaiah Likely. D-Hop, he did that with him a couple of times last season too. He hasn't really done it with a whole lot of wide receivers in his career, but I'm thinking that Jacoby Lane could be the guy. And this, of course, these are purple glasses. He's a 3rd-round pick. Dude could end up being a bust. I mean, knock on wood, right? I don't want that to happen, but it's very real, right? But I think like all of the traits that he has matches what Lamar Jackson reacts positively to, what he responds to on the field. You know what I mean, Alex?
Yeah, I do, and it's funny you bring it up. I think of a deep ball he threw to Willie Snead, and Snead somehow came down with it against the Chiefs years and years ago in 2019. I don't know how.
That was like the
It was
4th
like-
down, right? Yeah.
He was getting pulled down, and somehow Snead, over like 2 guys, caught it. I still don't know how he caught it to this day. But you throw a guy like Jacoby, and no disrespect to Willie Snead, 2 different receivers, 2 completely different just men, physique-wise. Seeing the hands as well, I mean, just getting off, maybe blocking as well. I'm not too fond of Jacoby Lane's blocking. I haven't really, watched that, but I would probably have to, knowing how this team runs the ball. But it just adds a different element to this offense. And it's something as a receiver we just haven't had. And I know we had D-Hop, didn't use him last year. You bring in Jacoby, and you just let him cook. It's interesting. And real quick, what's interesting as well is glaucoma has just become.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
there we
sir.
go. Another. Remember to win that nice vintage Ray shirt tonight. Welcome to the Ring Gang Glaucoma.
Yes, sir.
But,
yes, sir.
Back to Jacoby's. I feel like we've hyped him up a lot, and we're not anointing him to being, our Jerry Rice, but there's expectations for him. For a 3rd rounder, I think we're fair to have a certain expectation. I feel like 3 to 4 touchdowns isn't crazy, especially with kind of what we've seen in college. I think I might be playing it safe, but Jacoby is going to show us something this year. And I hope, honestly, he's so good in the preseason. He plays more than 2 games. That 3rd game, we see him in a Ravens shirt and sweatpants. Don't even put him out there. I want to see guys like him, show that they have it and on to the regular season. Just let's skip to week 1.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. And, when it comes to Jacoby Lane and how he'll be incorporated into this new Declan Doyle offense, Jacoby Lane also did touch on Declan Doyle as well in that interview, Alex. He said that, and I mentioned this morning too. I said, we got to start paying attention to all of the adjectives that these guys use when they describe Declan Doyle, because we hear a lot of genius. We hear a lot of mastermind. We hear a lot of, super detail oriented. We hear a lot of those things. And Jacoby Lane echoed those same sentiments this morning on the Lounge podcast. And he said that Declan Doyle, his plan for the offense was, quote, next level. So that's the newest addition to the Declan Doyle praise trophy case, whatever you want to call it, right? Like this dude, it sounds like he's going to take ownership over this offense because, of course, he's been an offensive coordinator before, but not quite like how he is in Baltimore, right? I mean, we've handed him the keys to the castle, at least the offensive wing of the castle, right? And like it's all his now. And like, so I'm sure Declan Doyle is, not to call him like a kid, but like a kid in a candy store. Like his eyes are like super white. He's like, bro, you're telling me this is my offense, and I have Lamar Jackson. I've got Derrick Henry, 2 future Hall of Famers, right? You just gave me protection in the draft with Vinga Ioane, so we're getting that figured out. Mark Andrews, right? One of the best tight ends in franchise history, if not the best, right? So it's just, I think you're going to see a much more inspired Ravens offense out there. And I do think that they're going to, like I mentioned with last week, Cordell saying that they're hunting opportunities for a guy like Jacoby Lane. I do think they're going to be more intentional about getting Jacoby Lane the ball. And in 11 personnel, when you see those 3 wide receiver sets, Jacoby Lane will be out there more often than not. So I'm super excited for Jacoby Lane, and I'm super excited more specifically for Jacoby Lane in this Declan Doyle offense, right? Because I get it, as Ravens fans, for years and years and years, we had drafted tight ends to not tight ends. We had drafted wide receivers to no avail, right? Like it just never really panned out with most of the guys we drafted. It's never been our thing. But after 18 years, we had a complete and like a total brain dump in the building. All the coaches clear out, bringing an entirely new crop of coaches, right? Now might be the time where the Ravens can land their Puka Nacua in the 3rd round. You know what I mean? Can land their DK Metcalf. Or wait, was DK a first rounder? I thought he went outside of the 1st round.
He was second, or I
That
think
and
second.
see,
Definitely
yeah,
day 2 because he had
and
the neck stuff coming out of college.
yeah, and then see that's what I mean. Like getting hitting on day 2 and day 3 wide receivers. We should be able to do that. Why not us? Has always been my thing. Why not us? We got Zay. Let's build upon that. So I'm super excited for Jacoby Lane. Elijah Surratt, I do still think is probably a little bit more pro ready as of right now. Like if we were to go and play a football game tomorrow or this Sunday, I'd probably have more faith in Elijah Surratt being more pro ready. What do you think?
Yeah, and I was actually had the pleasure to talk with Jason last night on Huddle Up Films, and I kind of compared him to, as not the same player, but the same build and same type of gritty player as a Tylan Wallace. When you get him the ball, you know what you're gonna get. And Alec actually mentioned like Amon Ra, St. Brown type of build, and that actually really resonated with me. I'm not comparing the two, not at all, but that's like if you draft a guy with that build in that round, that's who you're hoping you get. That's the guy you want to get. That's the comp you want to get. Not the guy that's kind of making 1 or 2 catches. And with Surratt, chain mover, I can see that, and I'll stand on it now. Jacoby will have more touchdowns. Surratt will have more yards. That's just kind of how it feels like. Jacoby may he will have more defensive pass interferences on him, but Surratt to me will be a chain mover. Will get us down the field. Jacoby in the red zone will get us 6 points. So I don't want to compare the two because that's not what I think we want to do here on this channel. We don't want to pin guys against each other. Last thing I want to do. But it's just so their play is complementing each other, I think is what could really make this offense special. Especially with these rookies. That cheap talent, man, it saves you from having to pay certain guys.
It does.
Some guys you can let them walk and you can let the next man up. Look at the Rams. Cooper Kupp, franchise legend. Sorry, went to the Seahawks. Puka was up next. So who knows what could be in store for the Ravens if one of these 2 guys really pans out to be that next superstar.
It's true. That's true, man. I saw somebody in the chat saying, "Hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Appreciate you for coming through." Giveaway today, Fancy Pants. Stick around into the episode.
Yes.
You're a member, so you automatically qualify for. We're doing a giveaway. But yeah, and somebody put in the chat. I think it was my guy ISO. He said that Elijah Surratt, he was getting a lot of buzz after that catch that he had in camp. I remember we looked at that one last week, Alex, and yeah, I mean for sure. I mean. It just goes back to my point, man. Is one of these guys have got to hit. I don't care which one it is. One of them's got to hit. Like probability wise, it's a 50-50 thing for me. But like one of these guys has got to emerge as a legitimate talent because, like you mentioned, we're gonna need some more cheap talent on this roster. Nobody's really talking about that either, Alex. Like some of these young guys have got to step up. I don't care if it's Tez Walker. I don't care if it's Elijah Surratt, Jacoby Lane, but somebody's got to step up because the fact of the matter is this. Zay Flowers could potentially reset the wide receiver market, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Alex, is at about 43 right now. I want to say 43 a year, I think is the top contract, JSN. I could be wrong. It looks like you're looking it up real quick for me, and I appreciate that. But I think that Zay Flowers is going to probably reset the market if he has an even decent year. If he gets 1,000 yards, which is like not a tough task, not a tall task for Zay, he's going to reset the market. 1,000 yards and five touchdowns will do it. That'll do it for him. What is it though?
It's JSN's 42, Jamar's 40, and you have a drop off to Drake London at 35.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there's, Jetta's at 35, CD 34, DK Metcalf at 33. So it's that sweet spot. I'll probably ask for, that 34 to like a 36 range, as, contingent on somebody else doesn't get paid. But I think that's a fair market value.
And see, that's the thing. I disagree, Alex. I think that he's going to ask for market resetting. I mean, well, his agent, because again, you're dealing with his agent here, and he's
Yeah.
going to want his bag. And a lot of people, I see a lot of people around the league, they regard Zay Flowers as a bona fide wide receiver one. And guess what happens with bona fide wide receiver ones? They get paid. Now, I do think that it will be a little bit more difficult, and I think rightfully so. It'll be difficult for him to reset the market if he does not score, I think, like 8+ touchdowns. Because at the end of the day, Alex, we have to start getting 6 out of 4, right? We got to start getting touchdowns out of Zay Flowers, and it ruffles some feathers sometimes when I say this, but it's just the truth, right? If you're not efficient enough to get your offense off the field, and every single time you have big plays, you have to rely on Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry or somebody else to punch it in. I probably wouldn't pay that person market resetting money. Now, I don't know if the Ravens feel the same way, but that's how I would move with it. So hopefully we do see Zay start to get some more red zone targets or start to like break open some big plays deep down the field. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Alex?
I'm not paying him market resetting money. I like the guy. But
Be careful now.
am I wrong though? I mean,
No.
I think it depends upon this year, and he's a damn good receiver. I would, like I said, I'm in that 33 to 36 range, but 42 is a lot. And like if he pops off this year for like a JSN year, then you kind of got to just meet him there. But I don't know what side of Twitter you're on, because I've seen people say Parker Washington is better than Zay Flowers. I've seen a lot of Zay Flowers disrespect.
Who?
Yes, I've seen a lot. Like, he is not respected by a good amount of fan bases. And I don't get
What
it.
team is
I
he
think
a Dolphin or who does he play for?
he's a Jag.
He's just a guy. Okay.
He's a Jag.
Got
He's a
you.
Jaguar.
All right.
But yeah, I need to get on that side, man. I just always see I have to scroll past them. Like, you know what? We'll wait till the season starts. We'll wait, and then we'll have those conversations when my
Parker
receivers putting up another
Washington.
1,000.
Do I need to go look up highlights or something? Am I missing something here?
He's a good receiver, but it's like, okay, that's not happening. And welcome to the Don. Thank you. Says, much love, guys. Driving back from New England at a Connecticut restaurant. Stop gassing up. Keep grinding. Love you all in chat. Listening on Bluetooth. Thank you for having us on your drive back. Hope it's a good ride. Hope the ride there was good as well. And yeah,
For sure.
thank you.
Make
for
sure
having
you
us,
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Don, for sure. But make sure when you're in Connecticut, while you're in Connecticut, stop and get some pizza. Maybe I hear the pizza in Connecticut is like some of the best in the world, like in the world.
Really?
Yeah, like it's got like New York beat, it's got Chicago beat, it's got like a lot of places beat. I hear, and my sister actually lives out in Connecticut. She vouches for that too. So definitely, if you can, Don. I know you're probably trying to get home and things like that, but if you can, stop and get some of that pizza, man. Stop and get some of that pizza.
New York's hard to beat. I think New York's been the best. I've had Chicago. In Chicago, I think New York's better. New York's the best I've had.
New York is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I went to this one restaurant called Don Antonio's the last time I was in New York, and I got pizza from there. It's like in the middle of Manhattan, right? Probably like a few blocks from Times Square. I absolutely loved it. I mean, it was probably some of the best pizza I've ever had. But again, like I said, I hear that in Connecticut they have some damn good pizza out there. I can't remember the names of the some of the spots I heard about, but definitely look into it. Definitely look into it. Don C says pizza fire.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, man.
Have you had Chicago pizza? Not to veer off too much.
Chicago, what is that? The deep dish, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Like a lasagna, low key.
Really?
Like, I don't want to do. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
thought of. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you can't have more than one slice because you'll be.
Is it like super
tons of
chewy and
tons of sauce? Yeah.
yeah, no. I like Detroit style is really good. Detroit style is super underrated. They actually sell it out here. at a couple of the pizza shops, and I've really been on that lately. But I think that New York pizza, just because I like minimal ingredients, right? Like
Mhm.
you should be able to put like the minimal amount of cheese and sauce and bread, and it still be a banger. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to feel full, right? I think it's a mind game they play. Like they make you feel full, so you're like, oh, I ate all of it, so it must be good, right? You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
That's
um, Stretch says in the chat, Alex, good job last night on Huddle It
uh,
Up. I gotta check
yeah.
that out.
Jason, he was throwing subtle shots. He's like, man, tell Sutton to stop going live on Wednesdays. He's taking my people away from me. But it was all love. He was joking, but he made a great thing. He's like, from our sister station, and I love that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that. Our sister station, just like the radio stations. I'm stealing that from him.
He's actually
That is
been
our
saying
sister
that for a
station.
few years now. He's been saying that for a few years. I noticed it
Really,
like
I just picked it up.
yeah, I think the draft stream before last, so like 2 years ago, he had mentioned that, and I caught it and I heard it, and I was like, that's kind of true. It's kind of true. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to our guy Huddle It Up Films. Okay, let's go ahead and move on from Mr. Jacoby Lane and all of this pizza talk, right?
Sorry.
More right, more members in the chat, by the way. Zico Kage shouts it out here. Says Pepe's and Sally's are modern a pizza best in Connecticut. Okay, so Pepe's, Sally's, and modern a pizza is the best in Connecticut. All right. Well, y'all heard it there first from Zeke. You heard it there. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, here we go. Afia, I see you in the chat. Giveaway today. Stick around. Dylan, giveaway today. Stick around. Appreciate y'all. We got more gifteds. Holy cow. Holy smokes. K-Bar moving with the 10 gifted memberships. Clap it up. Making it rain here. Making it rain. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a chance to win. You get a chance to win. Everybody. Woo! K-Bar moving. Making it absolutely thunderstorm here on this episode of the Purple Rain Podcast, episode 416. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. That was a bomb you just dropped on the chat. Just dropped a bomb on the chat.
K-Bar Oprah.
Wow. Let me read them out. I promise you, we're about to move on to the next topic here. And I got to add these names to the list. I got to add these names to the queue, though. So Q the God, you are now a member. You have a chance to win that jersey. Well, not jersey. We're doing a jersey right before the season starts. Not a jersey tonight. You have a chance to win the t-shirt that we're giving away tonight. JB, you as well. Rain by True, you as well have a chance to win. Omni Scientist Insect, you have a chance to win. King Shiesty, you have a chance to win. Steve Loop in the chat now has a chance to win. Bang, bang, you get a membership. Highway Honey, you have a chance to win. MMA Ravens, you have a chance to win. Mike Jink 1, you also have a chance to win. And Mr. Skull, you are now a member and have a chance to win the giveaway. Man, W's in the chat, man. That is awesome. Man. Wow. That's crazy. Thank you so much, K-Bar. We got to add all these names to the list here. Let's go ahead and move over to our next topic here. We got some more national media pundits, right? National media dudes on TV talking about our Baltimore Ravens in the negative light. As always, what's new? Prime June takes. You guys know the deal with the Ravens win total. Vegas has the Ravens sitting at 11.5. Right, 11.5 over under for their win total. Me and Alex tend to think that the Ravens are going to go over, and that's not even just with the purple glasses on. There's a reason why the guys in Vegas think it's going to happen, right? Because the Ravens are damn good this year. But here's what Colin Cowherd thinks about the 11.5 win total of the Ravens this season.
Division, I'll take the under 11.5 on the Ravens. You know how hard it is to win 12 games in this division? They've got a new head coach. The Ravens have a new offensive coordinator. They have a new defensive coordinator. And you and I all watched Lamar Jackson last year. He regressed. His rushing numbers went down to under 30 yards rushing a game. Again, this is the highest win total in the NFL. And I don't know, Aaron Rodgers, Burrow, a talented Cleveland team, they were 8-9 last year. And again, I think their schedule early is workable. But in the middle of it, I see a lot of Jags, Burrow, Bills, Chargers, Texans, Baker Mayfield. I think it's tough in the middle. I like the under on the Ravens.
Okay, so Alex, when you hear Mr. Colin Cowherd talk about how he likes the under on the 11.5 for the very reasons he just stated, oh, new head coach, you know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson regressed last year. What do you take from that, man?
I don't want to go on a tangent, but I might. Every reason he gave of why you should be worried is every reason why I say why you should be excited. Because new head coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. Okay, this whole Lamar rushing stuff, yeah, the guy had a messed up hamstring in week 3. No shit, buddy. Okay, it's part of my language. And to bring up the 8-9 record, Bills, Patriots, both Steeler games. You flip those like that, which with we think with this new DC, with a new defense, there's your 12 wins right there. There's your 4 games. I mean, we had a game against the Rams where we held them to 17 points with this defense at home with Cooper Rush at quarterback. I think there's no context at all being taken by Colin Cowherd. And it's not a slight to him. He has to cover every team in the NFL. We are able to just, focus on these Ravens. So we know the ins and outs of this team. We know why we're excited. But you can say under 11.5, and I'm not mad at that. But the reasons you gave were just blasphemy. Regression for Lamar. Regression for Patrick Mahomes. Where's that? Love the guy. Great quarterback. Great quarterback.
Yeah.
No regression for Burrow. Hasn't made the playoffs since 2022?
Yeah.
Burrow was different in 2022.
Did you bring up Herbert?
Herbie hasn't won a freaking playoff game. Listen, I like Baker and the Bucks. Why are we supposed to be scared of him? Their leader on defense retired. Mike Evans walked out the door. Like Chris Godwin, good dude, can't stay healthy. Emeka Egbuka at a point fell off a cliff last year when everybody around him got hurt. He had to be a true number 1. Good receiver, though. Not disrespecting him. Has to grow up.
Yeah.
But you're the AFC North. Aaron Rodgers, really?
Come
really?
On. Come on.
That name holds weight in the Big 26.
I don't understand. I don't get it, to be honest with you. I mean, my biggest issue that I take with this, Alex, is that why is the national media under the assumption that Harbaugh gone equals bad for the Ravens? That's what I'm not understanding. There's a reason why the Ravens decided to move on from John Harbaugh. It's not only because the Ravens failed to get a Super Bowl in the first 8 years of Lamar Jackson's tenure as starting quarterback for the team. It's not just because of that. It's because of the fourth quarter meltdowns. Did we forget that this team consistently fell apart in fourth quarters of games that they had multiple possession leads in going into those fourth quarters? Did we forget all of the defensive miscommunications that were going on? Did we forget him seemingly losing the locker room at times? Did we forget how after an 8-9 season, he told Steve Bisciotti, Ravens owner, with a straight face, I want to run it back with these exact same coaches. Let's do it again. It hasn't been working, but we're going to try the same thing over and over again. You guys know the definition of insanity, right? So I just don't understand this notion of now that Harbaugh is gone, the Ravens are going to regress. That's number 1. Number 2, Lamar Jackson regressing. Regressing is a reach, right? And that's at the very least. I mean, think about it. I mean, like you mentioned, you said week 3, I want to say, right, Alex, where he got hurt. It was week 3, right? Yeah, because we had Bills, Browns, then Lions, right? First 3 weeks. That's right. Yeah, it was the Lions game, and I can show you the exact play, because I went back and I just rewatched the highlights not too long ago. The exact play where Lamar Jackson's season got changed, because he got rolled up on and tackled by a lineman. He got chased down, and it really messed up his ankle. And he said that the next game against the Chiefs, he tried to push off of it. It wasn't the same. That's why the rushing numbers did not look the way that they did. It's not because Lamar Jackson is getting old. It's not because he's regressing. None of that. Because if that were the case, you wouldn't get plays like he had in that Bills game week 1. The one where he scrambles back 20 yards and then takes it upfield for a 20-yard gain and a first down. You wouldn't have gotten that in week 1 if Lamar Jackson was currently regressing in his career when it comes to his athleticism and running the football. So again, like you mentioned, Alex, guys like Colin Cowherd, who I actually love. I actually love Colin for his style of broadcasting and his speech. And I've been listening to him for years, and I do understand, like what you mentioned. He's got to cover all 32 teams. He's over here talking about World Cup, fighting for his life, by the way, because he doesn't know a damn thing about soccer, as most of these analysts are fighting for their life right now. And, he can't really just have his ear to the streets on exactly what's going on in Ravens land. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Congratulations on the 7K subs.
Uh-oh.
Keep going up. Flex bicep emoji. Saluting face emoji.
Hey, my
Hey,
guy,
thank you,
Dre.
Dre.
Appreciate that. That's a true Purple Rain pioneer. Dre's been around for so long, man. Changed his name a couple times.
Hey,
He's
I
here.
remember him.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Dre's been around for a long time. That's a true Purple Rain pioneer right there. Dropping the 10 piece in the chat. Says congrats on the 7K subs. Keep going up. Yes, sir. The journey's only beginning, man. Journey's only beginning. And we appreciate you, brother. The season's right around the corner, too, by the way, guys. I mean, this season's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You know what I can't wait for, Alex? Just real quick, a side note here. Fantasy Football League this year. Fantasy football, the
Yes.
Rain Gang Fantasy
Cool.
Football League. I'm thinking we spice it up. I'm not exactly sure how. I'm thinking we do something with the members, do a league with members only. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do something like that. Maybe do like a little raffle draw, see who gets to join, and we'll actually have a legit prize. I think we should give away a jersey for the winner. Like add some stakes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Give away a jersey for the winner at the end of the season. Let's add some stakes to it this year.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And Dre, again, thank you so much for all your support over the years. And thank you so much for the super chat donation. Congratulating, helping us celebrate the 7,000 subs that we just reached this morning, by the way. So shout out to whoever was the 7,000th sub. We appreciate you, and all the new subs as well. Okay. All right. So let me see. King Shicey says in the chat, we might see the best Lamar has ever played next season. I tend to agree. You get a young, innovative offensive coordinator, revamped O-line, revamped coaching staff in its entirety. You get a defense that you don't have to worry about collapsing right underneath you if you're Lamar Jackson. Because that's the thing. What you don't want if you're the Ravens is Lamar Jackson playing offense and defense. What do I mean? So when the defense is, for lack of better words, I'm not gonna curse. I'm gonna say like just playing very bad. Okay, when the defense is playing very bad and they can't stop a cold, you rely on Lamar Jackson and his electricity on the field on offense to keep up with the struggling defense. But when you have a defense that's led by a defensive minded head coach and a wonderful defensive coordinator and defensive mind and Anthony Weaver underneath him, who's been with this organization, the defense is like set it and forget it for Lamar. The defense will be doing Lamar Jackson more favors. It's like, what can the defense do for Lamar? And I think they're going to be able to do a lot more and flip the fields for him, give him some short fields. That's one thing, Alex. Lamar Jackson did not get a whole lot of short fields. In fact, in the playoffs, fun fact, he's never had a short field. Lamar Jackson has never had a short field in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson has never started a playoff drive in his career in opponent's territory. Think about that. Let that sink in. The defenses do nothing for Lamar Jackson. Next to nothing in the playoffs. Go ahead, Alex. I know you got something for me.
I'm just counting the playoff games, man. Count them. That's a lot.
Yeah.
The amount of playoff games where he has not had a short field position.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add on the special teams as well. Can I get some good kick returns, some punt returns, man?
Yeah.
Start us in some very nice just drives. Maybe some forced fumbles, some picks with a nice return. I'll take those. But yeah, we very rarely would get a nice drive starting up with a 30, 40-yard line. It'd be deep. They would pin us deep. Like 90, 80-yard drives. Oh, here we go again. And that's why, Jordan Stout had such a good year as a Pro Bowler, because we would get backed up and there's Jordan Stout bailing us out. 55, 60-yard punt. Yeah.
You see what Miss Fancy Pants says here?
I mean, they definitely locked down the Chiefs. What was that?
AFC Championship game.
Oh.
The defense actually, they didn't completely collapse.
And even the touchdown they scored with Kelce, that was, you can't play him better. Hamilton was all over him. That was a one-of-one throw by Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like, what do you even say? Like, how do you put that on tape? Like, how do you defend that better? You had him close down. He put in the small crevice where the ball could get, and that's just unfortunate. But even, I mean, there was a one play where Mahomes dropped back 15 yards. Jadeveon Clowney's further down the field than Mahomes was, on like a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 or something, and circus catch by Kelsey. That was just the Chiefs pulling out that magic that I hope that we can get this season. You know,
Yeah, it
those
was
small plays where it's like, all right, this is our year. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but to address what Miss Fancy Pants is saying here, and Mike puts it in the chat, says held them to 0 points in the second half. This is true, right? This is true. However, this goes back to the coaching blunders that we saw under John Harbaugh. Because in what world where your defense is holding the Chiefs to 2 touchdowns in a game, 17 points, which means you never were really out of the game. Why would you stop running the football against a team that had a weak run defense that year? The Ravens only ran the football 6 times total. 6 times total with their running backs in that game. That is coaching malpractice, right? That is something, that is John Harbaugh, like he did so many times, getting spooked, right, by the person who kind of mentored him coming into this league, Andy Reid. That's what that is. Okay, that's what that is. And I'm glad that we don't have that anymore because, man, I don't think I could take another big game against, the Chiefs or the Bills and we start playing conservative and soft and weak and things. I couldn't take it, man. My blood pressure would just go through the roof. It really would. I promise you.
And you see the meltdown from a mile away. I mean, you
Yeah.
see, it's like it's those 3-and-outs. We'll be up by like 10 points. They score now. We're up by 3, and it's a 3-and-out, and they get the ball right back. It's run pass. It's the most
Whoa.
predictable drive. It's all right. Well, they stuff Henry first down. Second down, you get 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. You throw it.
You just gave me PTSD, bro. You just gave me PTSD, dog. I mean,
Therapy. We're working through it.
We are. But like you just mentioned it, like we're up 10, team goes down, scores a touchdown. Now we're only up 3. We get the ball back. Like, okay, let's just extend the lead back out to 10 so we can get put the ball back in their court. And we go 3-and-out, like you mentioned, run, pass, give the ball right back to them. Tired defense has to come right back on the field. You know what's gonna happen. Man. That's what happened against the Bills. That's what happened against the Bills in week 1. Ah, man.
Fumble.
Triggered. Truly triggered.
One of new things. One of better things. It's past us. It's behind us.
It's behind us.
It's behind us.
It's
It's a
behind us.
therapy
You're right.
session right now.
You're right. Let me see. Miss Fancy Pants says because momentum is real. That's the truth. That's true. That's true. But being able to use your equalizing talent and ability like your run game, right? Like Lamar Jackson, those are going, and specifically the run, when it comes to the context, within the context of that AFC Championship game in 2023. When momentum is being swung the other way and like they're having big plays and success and things like that, you know what you do? If you can run the ball, you run the ball and you burn some clock. That's what you do. I was watching the NBA Finals last week, Alex, and they say basketball is a game of runs, right? One team will go on a run of like maybe like a 14-2 run, then the next team will go on a run of like maybe 16-4, that sort of thing. And what basketball aficionados tend to say is that when another team is going on a run, what you do is you call a timeout, you get the guys on the sideline, you say, hey, look, what we're going to do, we are going to run some clock, we're going to slow this game down, we're going to play our game, and we're going to play in the half court. That is basically akin to running the ball in football, right? You can stop the bleeding by running the football and keeping their defense on the field. As long as you're not getting blown out, which the Ravens were not in that AFC Championship game, you can still run the ball. You can still slow the game down. You can still take away their momentum because the longer their offense is on the sideline, they're getting cold and they're seeing their defense getting ran all over. That takes away momentum, sucks it right out of them. Okay, so it's just something that I hope this new coaching staff understands for sure. I do.
And to add on to the new coaching staff, I don't want to leave timeouts. I really don't. It feels like we would always NQ. Thank you very much. Thank you. It felt like with the old regime, like we would go into the half with 2 timeouts or end the game with a timeout. So you can't roll these timeouts over.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be interested to see, Jesse Minter's clock usage. And like you mentioned in basketball timeout, how a timeout in football, like if we see our defensive coverage is jacked up, you call a timeout. Like that's the play right there that they could easily get 6 on. And now momentum, like we were talking about, flips just like that. So that's the one thing I think with Jesse Minter. I know we've talked about how we might react to a loss, how how the losses will look. How's the clock management going to look? How's the timeout usage going to look?
Yeah.
They don't roll over. You can't take them on in the next game, the next half. So I
Questions.
don't know.
that
It's just
need
gonna be very
answers.
interesting. It's stuff that we'll learn real quick, or if we don't learn it real quick, hopefully we learn it eventually in the regular season. Because I don't want to see that happen in the postseason and we piss down our legs again. I don't think
Yeah,
it'll happen.
me neither. Me neither, brother. Me neither. I'm right there with you. Real quick, take a quick break here. Please be sure to tackle that like button. If you have not already, tackle that like button. Subscribe as well. We'd appreciate that. This is the Purple Rain Podcast, episode 416. Giveaway day at the end of this episode. How many? Can you check how many likes we're at, Alex? How many likes are we at? Let me see.
can. We are at 33. Gotta get to 70.
33 likes.
70 for 7K. Come on. Gotta get to 70.
How about this? If we can get to 100 likes, we'll give away 2 t-shirts. How about that? If we can get to 100 likes before the stream is over, before the stream is over, if we can get to 100 likes before we do this giveaway and everything, we'll give away 2 shirts instead of 1. So if you have not tackled that like button so far, please be sure to do so. And of course, if you're not already a member, become a member. You have a chance to win. You'll automatically be added to the list. The wheel of names is right here on my computer, right? It's ready to go. It's ready to rock. You guys know what it looks like. It's coming. So make sure you stick around. Of course, you have to claim your reward, claim your prize when we announce the winner. So stick around. I see some more members in the chat though. We got Ashley Royalty in the chat. What's going on, Ashley? Good evening. 205 Young Savage is in here. What's up, 205? I see Chris is in the house as well. My good sis, Chris. Quincy Foreman's in the house. What's going on, Quincy? Appreciate you for rolling through and appreciate you watching. Yes, that's right. Replay Gang members. That's you right there. Make sure you comment down below. Comments, questions, concerns. We talked about Jacoby Lane earlier, potentially being Lamar Jackson's new secret weapon, drawing all those defensive pass interferences. What do you think about that, right? What do you think about Colin Cowherd saying that the Ravens are going to go under 11.5? And by the way, really quick, Alex, it was funny because Cowherd also picked the Browns over, right? He picked
What's that at?
I can't remember. I think it's at like 5 or 6.5. I can't remember. I wasn't terribly mad at it, but I was just like, huh. And you know what's funny? Another thing that was funny, like he mentioned how, like, he led the segment off by saying, you know how hard it is to win 12 games in this division. Yeah, Lamar Jackson has literally won 12 games in the AFC North in his past 2 fully healthy seasons, right? Literally. So, like, what are we talking about? In 2023 and 2024, he won 12 and 13 games. So what are we talking about? I just don't know. They just don't do their research. They just don't do their research. That's all it comes down to.
With a second place schedule.
Yeah. Like, come on, Colin.
I feel like, and like I said, our home record last year was abysmal.
Yeah.
We don't think we're gonna turn that around this year? Like I was talking, like this is the same fan base that sold out a jersey announcement. We're excited. Like it feels different, and obviously, it could change, but that home opener sold out. It's going to be packed to the brim. I can't wait to be there. Like I don't expect to know this stuff, but this fan base is excited. It's different. It feels different. The vibe's different. We're not going into games expecting to choke leads. So we'll see, Colin. We'll see. I'll bet the over just because he said that. I'll throw money on the over.
I will too. I'm right there with you, brother. 2 super chat donations. These are coming in from Quincy. Quincy dropping the 5-piece in the chat, making it rain. Appreciate you, brother. Making it rain here on this episode of the Purple Rain Podcast. Says great work, fellas. Amazing pod. Thank you so much, Quincy. That means a lot. That means a lot. It really does. It really, really does. Another one here coming from Mr. 205 Young Savage. Thank you so much, Mr. 205 Young Savage. Back-to-back members dropping super chats. Back-to-back members dropping super chats. Thank y'all so much. Says, I think Jacoby Lane is a mixture of Prime Odell and Julio Jones. That's an interesting one for me. That's interesting. You know what? I said this morning on Quiet Storm, Alex. I said that Jacoby Lane, he gives me you've edited some of his highlight videos before. Like, he's a big touchdown selly guy, right? Like, he is the type of guy who, when he gets in the end zone, he wants to do something, he wants to do a dance, he wants to do whatever. I think that he's going to be kind of like an Odell Beckham in that regard. He's going to be kind of like a Chad Ochocinco in that regard, where like all week they're planning on like what selly they're going to do when they get in the end zone. I think that's definitely going to be Jacoby Leonard. I think it'll be super cool to see. I can't wait to see his first one. That'll be cinema. I'm sure you'll chop it up and make all sorts of sorts of highlights about it. And I can't wait to see those either. I can't.
Yeah, it's gonna feed editors for a while.
Yeah.
He'll be TikTok's most edited, I think, athlete. He'll take over like the Nate Wiggins edit moniker.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I definitely think so as well. I just hope things pan out, because that trash bag picture is out there. It's out there.
Keon Coleman cookies. Yeah.
Oh man, he was talking about in the interview how he loved pizza and some more stuff. It was like, oh, like
that playful person who loves pizza. And
we
big
afford
hands.
that to young players. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man,
you got big hands. That's all well and good. You're supposed to be our number one.
Oh man, come on, Jacoby, we need you. Chris M dropping the $5 super chat in the chat as well, dropping the 5p. She says, just to hit the target. Chris always got to top us off. When we're right there at the goal. Christmas. It's Christmas. Thank you so much, Chris, so much for supporting, coming through. Here, sudden reactions as well. Although you weren't there this morning. But yeah, thank you so much, Chris. We appreciate you. Okay, Alex. So what else do we have to get into?
Derrick Henry, the king.
Henry. Yeah, that's right. I mean, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Stuff that we didn't really talk about when minicamp was going on. Couple things. So let's start with this here. So apparently, Derrick Henry has been very active coming out of the backfield on screens at Ravens minicamp. Most efficient running backs by yards per reception, or yards per route ran, since 2021, Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Breece Hall, and Derrick Henry. Okay, so obviously, as we know, Derrick Henry doesn't have a whole lot of volume catching the ball. He just wasn't really in the game plan to do that, since he's been here in Baltimore. But oftentimes when we do see Derrick Henry leak out into space, whether that's in the middle of the field or whether he's leaking out to the flat, he catches the ball. As long as there's nobody already at his legs, he's in the open space, he can get upfield. And you know what happens when he gets upfield, and that full steam ahead, kind of like a freight train, is bad news. So do you think, Alex, that this year should be, more Derrick Henry catching the ball out of the backfield, or do you think that should probably go to maybe Justice Hill and Adam Randall? What are your thoughts there?
I would like it. I would like it for the pure just unpredictability factor. And it's just another, I guess, a question mark you throw at a defense. And Stretch, real quick, Stretch, gifting the membership to viewers. Thank you, Stretch.
Yes.
Who we gifted it to? Who's the lucky recipient?
J the 6.
There you go. Welcome to the Ring Gang. And man, best luck on that giveaway later today, and keep running them likes up for maybe the double. We'll see.
Oh yeah, but if we get 100 likes, we'll give out 2. We'll give out 2 shirts. Okay, let's get those likes up. If you haven't tackled that like button, go ahead and do it now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stretch, for gifting the membership. And J the 6, you are now entered into the running for the giveaway at the end of this show. We got Coach in the house. What's going on, Coach? I see you in the chat.
What up?
Appreciate you for coming through as well, Coach. Coach, another member in the chat. You got a chance to win too. Okay, so again, appreciate you, Coach, for coming through. All right.
So going back to this Derrick Henry stuff, I mean, it would definitely be interesting if he were to, maybe get a couple more opportunities. I think of, him catching passes, and I hate to be that guy, but that one drop against the Bills in the playoff game, he was wide up down the sideline, but it was snowing. I'm going to give him a pass there. But if you can unlock that part of his game, like you said, get him going like a freight train, good luck. Just good luck. And I think it would do this offense wonders, because when Derrick Henry's on the field, it's like, okay, well, it might be a run. Probably going to be a run. But if it's not, slips open, has what? Mr. Venga? Mr. Ioane blocking for him? Okay, cool. Let me just set the scene for you real quick. Let me set the scene for you. You got Venga, you got maybe Rosengarten out there in front of him. You have Derrick Henry behind him. Do you really do you really want to go 1-on-1 with Henry? We're just gonna jump on a leg and hope we get it. We've
Yeah.
seen it how many times, but I forgot he's washed. So why am I even talking about this?
Yeah. I mean, and you know what's funny, Alex? Because there's one more thing that I have to show us here. Stats from last year. Stats from last year when it comes to the good old Derrick Henry, right? Let me pull this up on screen. Actually, it's right next to this post here. So, explosive run rate leaders in 2025, which is plays of 10 plus yards. Number one was Devon Achane with 10.1%. 10.1% of his runs were explosive 10 plus yards. Derrick Henry in Lamar Jackson starts, 9% of his runs were explosive runs that went for over 10 yards. But Derrick Henry without Lamar Jackson, only 2% of his runs went over 10 yards, which ranked 32nd out of 33 qualifying running backs. Now, I don't bring up this stat to take anything away from Derrick Henry necessarily, because we know that the threat of Lamar Jackson is what keeps teams honest and allows an extra rushing lane here and there for Derrick Henry to spring free, right? But the only reason why I brought this up is because I couldn't help myself, Alex. I couldn't help but think back to the 2024 MVP when Lamar Jackson lost it, and the entire reasoning behind Lamar Jackson losing that MVP was, oh, he's got Derrick Henry. You know, Derrick Henry, he's the one who's really the driver of that offense this year. It's the reason why Lamar wouldn't have 41 touchdowns to four interceptions had it not been for Derrick Henry. They were making it seem like that. You know what I mean? So to see this stat now, it just goes to show you that, like, it all starts and ends with Lamar. Just come out and say, like Tony Romo did, we didn't want to give it to Lamar because we didn't want to give it to him in back-to-back years, and Josh Allen hadn't had one yet. That'd have been 3 for Lamar to Josh Allen's 0, and the league just could not have that. You remember that? I hated it, man. I hated it.
It's his time to win one. He deserves it. It's his time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Great logic. It's his time.
I will never forget that. I will never forget when Tony Romo said that on that 4 p.m. CBS broadcast, Bills versus, I think, Cowboys, maybe. I can't quite remember, but I'll never forget it, man.
You remember the interception that he threw, the arm punt? And then, like, there was a stat, like, CBS, like, discredited the interception.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They tweeted out his line, and the interception was just never there. And
I was so irritated.
It felt like we were being gaslighted, and it still to this day feels like I'm being gaslighted as a Raven fan. Not to hang on to it, but at the end of the day, I am a Ravens fan. I do want my quarterback winning as much as he can. That just is pure and utter just a robbery. It's a joke. It's a joke. It is, but
definitely a joke. Definitely a joke. Let's move on from that though. One more thing we got to get to before we get to some of these World Cup updates. One more thing we got to touch on real quick. So saw this yesterday. Apparently the Ravens are changing their training camp schedule. They're changing their training camp schedule. Some things are going to be different this year as opposed to how it has been in years past. Let's take a look at this really quick. Notable that under Jesse Minter, the Ravens' 12 open training camp practices are all scheduled to start at 10 or 11 a.m. this summer. John Harbaugh had the Ravens practicing in the afternoon, usually starting at 1:30 p.m. last year. And John's reasoning was, we've been doing that for quite a few years now, and most of the games get played in the middle of the afternoon. So it makes the most sense, but also the opportunity to get your guys ready for practice. We found that the guys are more physically prepared for practice with some time to prepare for practice, not early in the morning. So that's what we're doing right now. You can do it in a lot of different ways. We've done it both ways, and I don't think it's the be-all, end-all either way, but that's how we're doing it. So not really, too much news here, but it's just one more thing that Jesse Minter is doing different from John Harbaugh. And real quick, we got another super chat donation. Another super chat donation. This one's coming from Jabari Cruz
2026
Ellis.
is the year of the Ravens. Speaking that into existence.
Thank you, Jabari. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jabari.
26. Year of the
Making
Ravens.
it rain. Yeah.
Sounds
Year of the
good.
Ravens.
Year of the
Has a nice little ring to it, doesn't it? Nice.
Mm.
Year of the Raven. Why not us? I mean, just why not us?
Yeah. I've been thinking that, why not? We'll find out. It's all there. I mean, it took 2 years for Mike McDonald, but why not 1 year for Jesse Minter? Why not really just kind of take the NFL by storm and say, you know what, my first year as a coach, head
That's
coach.
the thing. Mike McDonald had Geno Smith in year 1. If Mike McDonald had an all-pro quarterback in year 1, he probably would have won the Super Bowl in his first year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jesse Minter is walking into a fully flushed out kitchen with every ingredient that you could possibly desire. Minus like a rock solid center here, or that's pretty much it, actually. Or a rock solid weak side linebacker. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. And I love me some Trenton Simpson. I think he's going to be damn good this year.
Yeah.
But you just posted a video about him, didn't you?
I did. I've been interested. It's him and the Teddy Buchanan. Like, I'm interested to see how we're gonna use him, Trenton Simpson, this year, because I think he came on at the end of the year last year. He has a pretty good plays against the Steelers, Packers, Patriots. Had in the backfield. So he just kind of caught my eye. When you go back and watch these games. But thank you, Jabari, for the 10 piece, and thank you for showing love. And yeah, speaking of, for the members, thank you. And you guys are entered for this giveaway for this nice retro in the old uniform, in the Flying Shield Ray Lewis retro shirt. For those September games where it might be too hot out for a jersey, go to a bar, go to a game.
You know it.
I
You
bet
see it.
you go in Baltimore, you throw this on, somebody will talk to you about this. I guarantee you they're gonna point it out. Bet you.
This is like prime time, like cool guy gear, cool gal gear.
Yes.
Like you can wear this out anywhere. You can wear it to a game. You can wear it to a party. You can wear it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And like it's gonna look good. You pair it with a nice little hat or something. Ooh, Alex, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. How many of y'all out there be dressing
Purple
like
Rain
that?
Runway. Come on now.
Ooh, we got to get Balenciaga bait on the podcast for that. We got to get.
No, we couldn't go
Balenciaga bait
one
on the
episode.
podcast.
We couldn't go one.
I had to bring it up. I had to bring him up. It's my boy. Okay. Dylan says, ever heard of Teddy Buchanan, aka our best linebacker? Yeah, I mean, if he can start the season healthy, sure. Afia says, I want that. Well, you're already in the running, Afia.
Get into existence.
Speaking into existence. All you gotta do is stick around, because remember, no Mickey Mouse prizes. You gotta claim it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in here when we announce the winner and your name gets selected, we gotta respin. Okay. All right. So let me see here. What else do we have? All right, World Cup stuff. What are the most pressing matters that we must deal with and address when it comes to the World Cup as of today, June 18th, Alex?
I mean, Canada's putting belt to ass for now to Qatar, 5-0. Qatar have 2 red cards, so that is expected when you go against 9 men. But tomorrow is a big game. USA against the Socceroos of Australia. That is a game that I will be watching. I will be interested in. And it's pure significance because if we are to win it, we can rest the starters in our game next week against Turkey. Which it may not, sound important, but it is, because every game counts. You want your guys as fresh as possible. But to me, that's the most pressing game right here for us here. If you are, supporting the American national team. I know all of you may not, but for me, that's who I am. Big game. Pulisic should be playing. He's not 100% healthy, but he should give us a good half. But after last week's performance, how can you
Was it like
excited?
a knee with him or something?
Yeah, Hammy. He's been doing some individual practicing on the side. Hasn't trained fully. He should be playing. I expect him to. He's not going to miss this game. Same guy who last year I think last World Cup went in for a goal, got smashed in the kibbles and bits, but was still there to play the next week. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But for that USA, I can go on about some other games as well, but I expect us to win that tomorrow, 3-1. I do. I think we're a much better team. In Australia, like the Drake lyric, bench players talking like starters. I hate it, man. There's this Australia player who logged a grand total of 0 minutes in their first match, saying that he's never wanted to beat a team more than USA. We're not rivals. We're not. So shut your trap. It's very weird energy, and we're being real respectful when he has to go and say that. So I love it. Disrespect us, disrespect the USA. One thing our coach said, Mauricio Pochettino, that Sebastian Berhalter brought up with how we played so well. He said his message was, we're American. We don't take shit. And that's something that drove them. So they came out last week. They didn't take shit at all. Paraguay wanted to play dirty. Go ahead. You can foul us. We're going to keep on going. We're not going to take your shit. We'll just put 4 goals past you. So tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock Central. Be there.
2 o'clock. Okay. Perfect.
I'll be there, man. It's going to be a hell of a game. And USA should be coming out of that with the full 3 points and the victory.
Yeah, I got to make sure that I got to make sure that I've got like everything done, so I'm like situated in front of the TV before this game
Yeah.
starts. Where is it going down again? Like what city?
It's going to be in Seattle. It is in
Oh,
Seattle.
was it Lumen
Yeah,
Field?
it is Lumen Field.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. That's really cool. That's really cool. Um,
Yeah, they
4 o'clock.
traveled there
Yeah,
yesterday, I believe. So they've been there for now. They'll be there for 2 days. Should be good. They've been on the West Coast, so the time difference shouldn't matter.
yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. A couple of things I wanted to bring to your attention and kind of ask you about what I've seen in the World Cup this week.
Okay.
First of all, we got to give a round of applause for Lionel Messi, man. We got to give a round of applause for Lionel Messi. First game of the World Cup, a hat trick, 3 goals, 3 goals. One of them was kind of like a rebound tap in, but the other two from outside of the box. In other words, from downtown. You know what I'm saying? He just laces it. I mean, that dude, he's 38 right now. He'll be 39 next Wednesday, Alex. That dude is the GOAT. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. The GOAT discussion has probably ended for a few years now after the Argentina World Cup, I think in 2022. But that dude's amazing. He's incredible. What did you make of his performance?
That's where it ended for me, because I'm not comparing, but I fancy Ronaldo more. I was Ronaldo FC, but yeah, it ended there, 2022. And to put a hat trick up like that, the first goal, keeper should have done better, but he's just too good. And the third goal was a cherry on top. Um, you take Messi out of this Argentina team, they'll be lucky to make the quarterfinals. They have a lot of talent, but he is the glue. He is the glue. I think this is, they know, like their last run, because their other big players don't really step up when it matters. That's
Mhm.
not a shot to them. It's the Messi show, and you need a guy like him. He's inevitable. He came to MLS. Doesn't matter. He still can go up there with the European giants and play against them, and do damn well. I'm privileged I got to see him play in person this year. He's just that good, and like fine wine, he just keeps getting better. I don't know when he's ever gonna quote unquote decline. I don't. He's just that good. He's 38, putting up a hat trick in the World Cup
It's
against Algeria.
insane. That's insane, bro. That is
I
wild to see.
just, like, he's in the lead right now for the Golden Boot at 38 years old, like up against Erling Haaland, your Kylian Mbappe's.
And one more goal, he has the most World Cup goals in history, right?
He does. It will be short lived because Mbappe will take that. I think Mbappe will have that for sure. But yeah, for Messi, yeah,
Okay.
100%. He'll have it for a couple of years, because I know Miroslav Klose from Germany had it from 2014 is when he got that title. So he's
Mhm.
held it for 12 years. Messi will probably hold it for a little bit. Mbappe's coming, man. He's the objects in the
Mbappe,
rearview
yeah.
mirror. They're closer than you may think.
Closer than they
They are
appear.
close, man. Mbappe, his
Yeah.
performance this week, that was unreal too.
Yeah, he was
Just a
good.
clinical goal. World Cup Mbappe is probably one of the best players I've seen. Like
Yeah, I think he
that's a
scored
real thing.
2 goals the other day when France played. Now, yeah, I watched that game. He's one of the best in the sport right now. Um, you know, I watched the game yesterday. I think it was England and Croatia,
Okay.
and that game was damn good. It ended like 4-2, but it was back and forth for a little bit. Like it was like,
Yeah.
England scored, and then Croatia scored, then England scored, then Croatia, and then England just kind of pulled ahead with the last 2 goals there. Harry Kane, I believe it was, kind of closed them out. Shout out to him, still kicking it, no pun intended. Um, but yeah, that was a game I watched. What was the other? I wanted to ask you about this other guy who I didn't know about until I watched him play. I think it was the day before yesterday. Can't remember the team. Red jerseys. The dude's got he's got like blonde hair.
Erling
Um,
Haaland.
yeah, that guy.
Erling
That
Haaland.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
So real quick about England. That game should have been that close. Not to go in a ramble, but they sat their best defender, Mark Gahey, England. Don't know why they started the defensive partnership they did. That game should have been close. Jude Bellingham, I mean, fantastic player. Harry Kane, probably one of the best strikers in the world. Then Rashford off the bench. Bukayo Saka
My boy
assists, and
Marcus Rashford still
Declan
doing
Rice
it.
had an assist. Nani Madueke. My Arsenal boys were looking good for England. I'll take that. Rashford off the bench after a really good loan spell at Barcelona. He needed that. I think 8 goals, 7 assists there. Won the league with him. Big. That was big for him. He probably is going to move on from United this transfer window. But Erling Haaland, the best striker in the world, I think.
Really?
He to me, he's like a big ogre. He's fast.
He is, though. He's
he is
thick.
he is nothing to look at.
That's a
Not
thick
trying to be
boy.
disrespectful, but he plays for Manchester City, and I've rooted against him now the past 3 years. But it was nice for me to sit back and just enjoy him. They had this view, a camera view of the goalkeeper, and it was him sitting there. His defender has the ball, and then you see Erling Haaland run at you. All of like
Yeah.
6'3", 6'4". These professionals are professionals for a reason. He is clinical. You give him the ball in that type of situation, no pun intended. I'm not even trying to be funny. 95 out of 100 times, it's going to be a goal.
It's like
He,
it's like
he
if
doesn't
like
miss.
if like Josh Allen played soccer. That's
Yes.
what it feels like. He reminds me of he's like a white Romelu Lukaku. Is that like kind of fair to say?
Nah, that's disrespectful to Haaland because
Really?
Lukaku
Even in
misses
his
a
prime?
lot of big chances. Yeah, Lukaku misses a lot of big chances. Haaland is clinical. I mean, he had a bad run, a short spell of poor form. After that, he turned it on.
Uh-oh. Alex, we got some super chat donations to get
Oh
to
my
here.
gosh, we do.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we got one from
What up,
Jeremy
Simba is 10
Early
and Sutton Def minus
and
7.
Gerald.
Miss you
Yes.
guys and the PRP gang. Excited for this upcoming season.
All right, so Gerald, we're gonna get to that super chat donation in just a second here. We did have another one coming in right before you. Jeremy dropping the 5-piece in the chat. Clap it up for Jeremy, y'all. Appreciate that, brother. Making it rain here on this episode 416 of PRP. Says Portugal manager is shit. Team plays scared. Best midfield in the world. 0 big chances created. It's sad for my GOAT CR7. Thoughts, Alex?
That is 100% facts. I wanted to try to pull it up real quick. I don't want to. I could talk about this all day if I had to. Roberto Martinez, their manager, is shit. He's an embarrassment of a manager because he wasted Belgium's golden generation. Now you may ask, like, what is a golden generation? It's a crop of players from a country that they have a short window to win a World Cup, a Euro. I'm talking your Eden Hazards, your Kevin De Bruyne's, your Courtois, those players, your Lukaku's. They had this generation and they couldn't sniff a final. So Roberto Martinez goes to a Portugal team, which arguably right now is in their golden generation. You have a midfield of João Neves and Vitinha who have just won back-to-back Champions Leagues with PSG. You have guys like Bruno Fernandes from United who just broke the assist record for the most assists ever in a season. 21 assists, I believe, or 22. You have a Pedro Neto at Chelsea, Bernardo Silva, who now is at Real Madrid, Ronaldo up top. And you draw 1-1 to Congo. No disrespect. They should be putting up 3
Ronaldo
more
missed a
goals
lot
than
of
them.
goals too, though.
He was drawing defenders out of position, and the midfield was not doing their job. They were playing with, like, it just wasn't right. The setup was awful. The tactics were bad. He should be sacked. They should fire him immediately, like Tunisia did, because that right there was pitiful. And now you're in a table. You're in a group with Colombia, who won yesterday, and Uzbekistan. So they should be getting through this easily. But I don't see. I have Portugal going to the semifinals or the finals. That's not happening if they keep playing like this. They'd be lucky to to get to the quarter semifinals at this point. So I agree, Jeremy. I agree. It's sad.
Tough scene,
and
man. Hate to see
they're
it.
setting him up for failure.
Hate to see it, man. Thank you so much, Jeremy, again for your super chat donation. We did have another one coming from our guy Gerald, aka G Money. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you for coming through. That's another Purple Rain pioneer in the house right there. He's been around for a long time, very, very long time. Been watching the show. We appreciate you, Gerald, for all the support over the years. Gerald says with the $27 super chat donation, says, "What up, Simply AS10 and Sudden Death -7. Miss you guys in the PRP gang. Excited for this upcoming season. Always throwing some shots at Bateman, man. You just got to stop. G Money.
Come on, G.
G Money, you're not in the book yet. You're not in the book. But like, listen, man, you're getting close. Dangerously close. Dangerously close, man. You be sending these little subtle shots at our guy Bateman here. You guys know we're Bateman truthers here. So if you want to go in the Bait Hate book, Gerald, let me know. I don't want to put you in it, Gerald. It's like that one meme with the dude holding the gun. He's like crying. He doesn't want to shoot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's you to Gerald. Please don't make me do this.
It's like, please don't make me do this, Gerald. But I will put you down. Okay. If you're hating on our guy Bait. But I appreciate you so much for dropping the very generous super chat donation in the house. One more time. Clap it up for Gerald, man. Again, Purple Rain Pioneer, been watching and supporting for a very, very long time. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew.
Anything
I do have some,
else?
I have some plays real quick. I went 3 for 3 on Monday. 3 for 3. I gave you 3 for 3. I don't know what else I can do. Tomorrow, if you are betting gamble responsibly, I have 2 plays for you. USA double chance. It's USA to win or draw. Fuller and Balogun, a shot on target, and over 1.5 goals. That should get you to over plus 100. And then for the Morocco and Scotland game, I have Brahim Diaz, a shot on target, over 2.5 goals, and Morocco to win or draw. There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Well, you heard it there first. If you did not hear it, rewind it. Write it down. Put it in your betting apps. Put it in your slip. You can go ahead and place it now. Because our guy Alex, listen, he's been on a little bit of a heater. I'm not gonna lie. Last episode, he was hitting for us, right? So you want to make yourself some money? Tail my guy. Okay. And of course, like you
Don't
said,
bet every
please
game like me.
gamble responsibly.
That's where I'm losing.
Yes.
Yeah, don't bet every game. I've been betting every game, and you have stinkers, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It happens.
Those 2 games I really like. And tonight I like as well. Mexico, South Korea, both teams to score.
That should be a good game, right? Like a really good game.
It should be.
What time does that one come on?
2-2. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Nine, so 8 my time.
Yeah,
Okay, got you. Yeah, I'm gonna
that's a big
definitely
game.
watch that. Definitely gonna sit back and watch that. All right. So we got through the World Cup. We got through the plays, right? The parlays for the World Cup. And now I think it's time, Alex. I think it's time for us to finally go ahead and kick off this giveaway now. It's time to kick off this giveaway. That's right. 7,000 subscribers later. Thank y'all so much again. Please clap it up for yourselves. Again, like I said before, we could give away 2 of these if we hit the 100 likes before the stream was up, before the stream was up. If we got to 100 likes, we give away 2. Right now, we're just giving away 1. But K-Bar Moving is giving away 5 more gifted Rain Gang memberships in the chat. Appreciate you, K-Bar, going absolutely berserk today. What is going on? K-Bar moving
K-Bar.
right as we're getting ready to get started here. So we got to add some new names. We got some new names to add to the list here. And don't worry, guys. Listen, there's always more giveaways coming down the pipeline, right? Obviously, this is seemingly becoming like a normal thing. The more you guys support us, the more we want to give back to you. Okay, so we appreciate all of the support. Man, got to add these to the list, Alex. Go ahead. Take over for a minute.
I'm just going to go through who are the newest members of the Rain Gang. First off, thank you to K-Bar. Gridiron Apex, welcome to the Purple Rain Gang. Chuck's Corner, 1189. The Bull, 9474. Gregory Smith, 8570. And Vinicius Leao, 1226. Hope I said that right. Or Vinicius Leao, too. Sorry. But yes, thank you to K-Bar for that, and welcome to the 5 new members of the channel. Like you said, come in here for some good vibes, maybe some giveaways, some shirts. There is a jersey giveaway before the season, so
Yeah.
there's new Ravens uniforms. If you don't have one yet, you could be getting one courtesy of the Purple Rain Podcast. Purple, white, black, color rush. Who knows? I mean, your pick. Your pick. But thank you very much to K-Bar. And you have the names out, or are we good to go?
I think we're good to go, Alex. I think
Okay.
we're about ready. I think we're locked in. Everybody's in there. We've got maybe about like 80 something names, something like that. And I see the members. I see a lot of members in the chat. But there's always that couple that are missing. So the people are in here. You guys have a very, very good chance to win. All right. Let's go ahead and transition over here to our big wheel of names. Let's see. Here we go, Alex. You see all the names in the
Look at
circle
that.
there. Look at that. All of the Rain Gang members. If you are new to the Rain Gang membership, we appreciate you. You automatically qualify for our giveaways here as long as you keep up with your membership and things like that. Also, extra behind the scenes content from myself, me hanging out on Saturdays with my lady and things like that. I was at the gym earlier today. I went live, members only, right? Some people in the sudden reaction said that they wanted me to go live when I was at the gym. So I did that for members only. So there's different little, exclusive content you get. Happy hour streams. You guys know I've been doing these happy hour streams the past couple of weeks. Those might turn into members only shows. I'm not going to lie. Everybody who normally comes through and watches that is already a member, so you don't have to worry about it. But eventually, those are probably going to become members as well. Maybe when the season starts. We'll see. But okay, it's time to give away some shirts here. Where are we at with the light count again, Alex? Real quick.
Last time I checked, we were at 55. We are at 59.
Gotta get those likes up, man. Gotta get those likes up. Tackle that like button. Maybe we'll give away 2. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends. Get them up. Get them up. We'll do the first spin. We'll do the initial spin, though. Make a new account. Switch accounts. Do something. Get on your second, third account.
Get on the email from like 5th grade. Go ahead.
There you go. There you go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nigerian Nightmare in the chat as well. What's going on, Nigerian Nightmare?
What up? What up?
Chris says, if I lose, it's because Sutton has a vendetta against me. Chris.
Ooh.
Chris. My good sis, Chris. You know I love you. You know I love you. Shelly Shell, nobody won yet. We're getting ready to spin, though. We're getting ready to spin. Alex, are we ready for the first spin?
I think we are ready. Little kind of
Yeah, do a drum roll. A little drum roll.
If we can hear it. Probably not, but give it
probably to me. Yeah. I don't think we could hear it. Mike's too good. But here we go, nonetheless. We spin. Who's gonna be the first winner? If we could get 100, maybe we do 2.
Uh-oh.
Spicy rice at the last second. It's Spicy Rice in the chat. Spicy Rice, you got a minute to claim it.
Spicy Rice is here.
Spicy Rice, let us know. Are you here? Are you here? I need to see you in the chat. Spicy Rice. On limited time frame.
He was here.
He was here earlier. I saw him in here. But he knows the rules. Oh, there he goes. Spicy Rice has already won one. Says he already won one. Hey, so I mean, just like we saw last time, you could gift it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's up to you, Spicy Rice. If you want to claim your prize, of course, you already know. DM us on Instagram with all the information so we can send it to you. You know, your size, address, all that. DM us and we will send that to you. But we do have a winner, Chef Spicy Rice. Where are the likes at right now?
They're at
maybe we'll be a little bit generous, right? Maybe we'll be generous.
Okay.
Maybe we'll
63.
63. Can we get to 70? Can we at least get to 70?
70. He says, let Dylan get it. Spicy Rice, you're too nice. Dylan. Gonna give it to Dylan. Very nice of you.
Dylan.
Nice.
Okay. Dylan Bauer, who's also a member in the chat. Dylan Bauer is actually a member of the highest tier membership, the Purple Rain Pioneer Club, which gets his name entered in twice to the drawing.
Ooh,
yeah. When you're a Purple Rain Pioneer, you get a better shot. You get a better shot to win. His name is entered twice. But if you're gifting it to Dylan, you're gifting it to Dylan. I can't stop you.
Cool.
If you're doing that, all good. Dylan, you know what to do.
us.
DM us on Instagram. DM us the information, size, name, address, all that good stuff. DM it to us, and we will send you that shirt. But if we can get to 70 likes, though, if we can get to 70, maybe we'll do another one. What's that?
Dylan, you got to send us a picture of it when you get it as well.
Oh, yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Got to get a picture of it.
Need that. That's the catch. Spicy Rice says, I must be lucky. If we can get to 70 likes, we'll do another one.
Yeah.
Feeling
now,
generous.
Spicy Rice wins that one. You buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, for sure.
If you hit it back to back, you buy a lottery ticket.
For sure. Go play that Powerball, Mega Millions or something.
They come in threes. So you have 2 giveaways, and then you got to be the third. So.
Facts. All right. So
we're close.
We're close. Are we? How many are we at now? Where are we at now?
We're 4. We're 4 away.
4 away. We can get to 70 likes. We'll spin it again. We'll give away another one. We can get to 70 likes in the next, couple minutes or so. Right? Big Cuz 4109 is in the chat. What's going on, Big Cuz? Appreciate you for coming through as well. Shout out to our winners from the last one. We had Shelly Shell and Afia were the winners of our last giveaway. Shout out to y'all. 3 more likes. Tackle that like button. We get 3 more likes. We're going to spin this wheel again, and somebody else is going to win that Ray Lewis shirt. Let me put it back up on screen here.
Come on now. Get him up.
Yeah, come on now. Dylan's already got one coming his way. One more. We're almost there. We're so close. Come on now.
I'm refreshing this. Come on now. Give me one more.
We're so close, man.
Still waiting.
Fancy Pants says, sudden everyone watching has liked the video. Oh, not my problem, Fancy Pants. Somebody else has got to get it done. Somebody else who just joined has got to get it done. Did we get it? Oh,
we can spin the wheel one.
We can do it again. Yes.
One more time.
Yes. Let's do it again. Spicy Rice, we're gonna remove your name just so we don't get any, again, right? But let's spin it again. Let's see who wins another one.
Let's do it. Ooh. I have a feeling whoever wins this right now might not be in the chat. Don't know why. Just a weird feeling. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm
That
wrong.
means we got to spin again. They
Hope
have
I'm
a minute. Jay Christ. Ooh. Don't know if that's one. I don't know if that one's in the chat.
Are we here? Are we here?
Are we here? Let us know. Sound off. Jay Christ. Just like it is right there. I don't think Jay Christ is in the chat right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Haven't seen him. We might gotta respin, Alex. We might gotta respin.
A lot of you might have caught life here.
Don't think he's here. Yeah.
Don't remember them. Yeah.
Well, listen. I'm gonna give him about 20 more seconds just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you never know. He could buzzer beater, get in here last second. Like, hey, I'm here.
Could be
It's
in the
me.
back. Yeah.
We'll see.
Could be in the back. Could be in the back of the club right now, just staring. But I don't think it's gonna
Could
happen.
be. I don't know. I think they're sleeping though. We're gonna move on.
Yep.
Spinning the wheel
Yeah.
again, removing the name and spinning the wheel again. Let's do it. Who else is gonna win that shirt? 7,000 subs again. Appreciate all of you guys for all the support. Where are we going? Uh-oh. This one was gifted. It looks like JB, my 1XL. This one was gifted. JB was in the chat earlier. They just got gifted this membership earlier. Are they still here? JB, are you still here? Let me know in the chat. Please let me know. Just got gifted that membership. It'd be a shame if you didn't stick around.
Did you stick around?
Did you stick around? Let me know. Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking. Mike says, never seen, bro.
Are they here?
I never seen, bro. Are you here? We
Chris
gotta
is
give him a
quick. She said,
chance.
move on. She's quick. She said, move on. He doesn't even go
Chris,
here.
he
Move
doesn't
on.
even go here.
Chris said, nope. My odds are better. On to the next.
On to the next. Okay. All right.
You know what? I think we're on to the next.
Yeah, we are. All right. Let's go ahead. Remove the name and spin it again. Who's gonna win it? Somebody's got to win the second one. If you're just getting in, like the video, sub to the channel. Ooh, Dion Harris. Ooh. We're getting
here,
through it
Dion?
now. Are you here, Dion? Dion Harris. Is there a Dion Harris in the chat? Dion, you've got 30 seconds to prove that you are in the chat watching, or else we're respinning. Okay, clock is ticking. Okay? Listen, all y'all might want to stick around.
Chat.
Stick
Mike
around.
took
I don't care
one.
if we got to get down to the last 20 names of members who are actually in here. We're going to keep spinning it, okay? Is he here? Chris says my name was right there. 10 seconds. We're getting ready to spin again. 6, 5,
Over 6.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. We're spinning again. Oh man, this is fun. Come on. Oh,
No way, it's almost spicy
I was about to
rice.
say, Mr. Skull. Huh.
Are you here, Mr. Skull?
Never heard of Mr. Skull either. Must be another gifted membership. Somebody just dropping by, popping in, watching the show. I don't know. Mike says I'm about to put this on my big TV. Is my name on there? Of course, Mike, you're on there. You're a member. You've been a member. You're on there. Okay.
I was
Yeah,
hoping
go
it was spicy rice again, low key. Just for
That'd have
the
been wild, right? That'd have been crazy. 205 Young Savage in the
I'm
chat
here.
says, I am here. What's going on, Young Savage? Your name is in here too, brother. Your name is in here too, Mr. 205 Young Savage. But we got to spin it again. Here we go.
the next.
On to the next.
He says Skeletor is not here.
Ooh, man. AW. AW.
And W root beer, are you here?
Is AW going to claim their W is the question. We're shortening the timer now. We're shortening the timer to 20 seconds, okay?
If you were
gotta
here,
let us
That
know.
would be a W. That would be a W. Who the fuck is AW? It's gonna be a pity.
is
if
that
they
guy?
themselves.
Dion Harris is me, says 205 Young Savage. Did we pull a Dion Harris? Was that one of them?
We did, yeah.
Am I tripping? 205 Young
He-
Savage. I didn't. Did he speak up for that? I don't remember seeing that.
Did you change your name? I'm guessing.
And by the way, Dylan, no, DM us on Instagram. Purple Rain
Yes.
Podcast, the Purple Rain Podcast on Instagram. DM us on Instagram.
Did you change your name? I'm guessing. Because I know you have it
like
up to date.
something. Yeah, because I'm not seeing that in here.
Yeah.
My guy, 205. All right. Look, man. We got to spin again. Man. We got to spin again. Let's get it.
Let's see.
Come on. Oh, McKnight. McKnight is typically in here. I saw McKnight earlier.
McKnight, are you here? Show your face.
FPS said you got to show some ID.
McKnight.
That's funny.
Here.
10 seconds. Ain't nobody cheating you, Chris.
OG Juju
Nobody's
Bean
cheating
also
you.
joined. He's now a member.
Oh,
OG
shoot.
Juju
OG Juju
Bean. Oh,
Bean.
snap.
Okay. Uh-oh. You know what we got to do? We got to update it. Hold on. Here we go. And then we'll spin again. Again.
Chat GPT. These are like the Xbox, like the when you get a new console. That's like
Right. Yeah. That's basically what it is. That's what it is. All right. Let's update the wheel really quick. We'll remove
We got you.
McKnight. We got y'all. Don't worry about it. OG Juju Bean. Let's see. All right. Back to it. Let's pull this back up on screen. Let's respin.
OG, if
Somebody's
you win
gotta
this,
win. That'd be crazy.
that'd be cold.
That'd be wild. Walk off, right?
Ooh.
Oh, Chris was so close.
Chris.
H.R.
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Don't see him in the chat. Unfortunately. Listen. I'm sorry. I don't see you. I'm not seeing you. In the chat, unfortunately.
No, I don't see it.
Not there. Gotta respin. Onwards.
Human resources,
Uh-oh. Steve Loop. Do we have Mr. Loop in the chat?
Steve, are you here?
Is Mr. Loop in the chat? Come on,
Steve.
Come on, Steve. You got to still be in here rocking with us, man. Steve, are you here? Uh-oh.
Steve.
Steve, don't do this to us, Steve. Don't do this to us, Steve.
He's not here.
Oh, man. He's not here. Tragic. We got to respin.
I'm gonna have to find Mr. Loop's social media. And I'm gonna have to DM him. I'm like, dude, I won it.
You
Oh,
won, but you weren't in the chat. No Mickey Mouse awards, man. We got to
Chris
spin again.
Chris said, "Let Tyler buy him."
This is crazy. Well, look, Jay and Jax. I know Jay and Jax too. But I don't think Jay and Jax is in the chat. These aren't fake members, I promise you. They're not fake members. Just
You gotta
took
think
them all
about it.
right out of our,
You can be in the chat. Somebody gives 5 subs, and you may not notice. You don't know. It's crazy.
That's the thing. You got to stay on your toes. All right. Jay and Jax, you're not here. You're getting removed. We're spinning again. Ooh. Oh, Tila, a moderator. Uh-oh. You can't say that one, Spade. Tila and the M stands for moderator. Now, look, I haven't seen Tila in the chat today. Unfortunately. I haven't seen her in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Chris, appreciate the super chat donation. Says stop playing with me or I'll crash out. Come on, Chris.
No.
Come on, Chris. Tila, not you. I hate it had to be you, Tila. Hate it had to be
She's
you.
driving.
Oh,
driving.
Dang. And normally she's in here while she's driving.
Yeah.
She's just not talking, but I haven't seen her in the chat like at all today. So unfortunate. Unfortunate,
Chris
man.
collects for her. Chris is collecting for her.
It's not how it works, Chris. Not how it works. Not how it works.
Oh.
Tila, I hate it had to be you. No, we got to go again. We got to go again.
I'm hurt for Tila.
Quincy in the chat, keep picking replay members.
Tila is far from replay.
Oh my goodness. And then K-Bar moving does this. And then K-Bar moving does this. Alex, are we ever gonna get out of here? What in the hell?
Chris said she's coming.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, man. That is crazy. K-Bar moving with 5 more memberships, man. I gotta do it now. I gotta do it. I gotta add these to the chat if they ever pop up. Let me see.
No, he just
he celebrated 5 months. Okay, thank God.
Oh.
Thank God. Okay. I was about to say we're gonna have to add more. It's crazy.
He said I'm Jay and Jax, I changed my name.
Jay and are you really? K-Bar really? Can we see some ID, K-Bar moving? Can we see some ID? I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. We're the bouncers. But I need to see some ID. Some ID on that one. K-Bar. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Tila can't win. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She knows the rules. She's a mod. She knows the rules. Unfortunately. I hate it had to be her. That's crazy.
That is true. Look at the J on the profile. That is true.
A word.
Because when you are, yeah.
Uh-oh. Chat. Listen. I don't make the rules. And listen, K-Bar moving has done a whole lot tonight on this episode. But we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. K-Bar moving, aka formerly Jay and Jax, right, has won the second shirt. Now, I do understand a lot of you guys still really want that shirt, still really want to win, and that's okay. Because guess what? I'm going to give away another one tomorrow on tomorrow's episode of Quiet Storm Sports on the Happy Hour stream. I'm going to give out another one. I feel bad for only just doing 2. I do. Okay. So if you're a member, stay a member and come through tomorrow. We're going to be giving away another one. I know some of y'all are going to be angry in the chat right now. Y'all going to be pissed. I get it. Trust me.
Come back tomorrow.
I get it. But come back tomorrow. Man. Okay. Appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Okay. And participating, being a member, subscribing to this channel, liking the video, supporting us. The more you guys support us, the more we can do things like this for you. So this is truly, you all's doing. We appreciate it. And we just love doing this for you guys. So appreciate it. And again, we will be doing another one tomorrow. We gave away 2 today, feeling generous. So we'll do a 3rd one tomorrow. How about that? All right. So there you have it. The winners of today's giveaway. Again, we're doing another one tomorrow. Stamp it. Hold me to it on tomorrow's happy hour episode. But yeah, that was fun. It took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but that was fun. We did the same thing last time. We gave away 1 shirt. And it was like, we might as well just do another one. And we did another one. And it was fun. So today's winners, Dylan and our guy K-Bar Moving, who K-Bar Moving has gifted, 15 memberships today? 15, 20?
Yeah. Well, 16, including their renewal.
Yeah.
So thank you.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, K-Bar Moving. We appreciate that. We really, really
thank
do.
you to you all for coming out 7,000 strong. We really appreciate you. And sorry if you didn't win. It sucks that, we went through a lot of people who were just not in the chat, but that's the name of the game, trying to make it fair for everybody. So one more tomorrow. Listen, there's some people could be pissed off, but I think arguably you have a better chance tomorrow than today. That's just me, law of averages.
Facts.
Think about that. So
for sure.
Coming through tomorrow. Hopefully you win yourself a nice shirt. And thank you for coming through to this episode of the Purple Rain Podcast.
Absolutely, absolutely. This episode 416, 7,000 subscriber celebration. We thank you guys. We truly do appreciate and love you guys. And listen, with that being said, I'll let my guy Alex take us out.
Thank you for coming through to episode 416 of the Purple Rain Podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, stay positive and test negative.
And never, ever, ever forget, even on the rainiest of days, even when you might be a little bit upset, to call God, okay? And as always, may purple rain. See y'all tomorrow. We're giving out another one.